Yeah, and you scream and no sound comes out. And as your vision turns completely black, you look around and there's nothing there. Then you notice as if you're being watched. You turn around, you see these two huge cat-like eyes.
Oh my god, that cat.
Orange. Filled with rage.
Is it a chromatic dragon?
No, I don't think it has cat-like eyes. Does it resemble the judge at all?
No, he had you didn't really see his eyes. His eyes were kind of closed-ish, but no, you have seen these eyes before.
Can I try and speak to it?
If you'd like to.
Well, who are you? Why have you brought me here? And
No
I
response.
say so, like panicking.
There's no response. His eyes are just bearing down upon you. Unblinking, just staring at you.
Hmm.
Those are the best ones. Just staring.
Can I try and break free? Like.
Sure. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I want to break free.
That's a 21.
So you begin to struggle and move, and as you do, these tendrils that surround your body begin to break apart and tear. As you do, the eyes close and are replaced by this billowing darkness before they open again. But as they open, propels this enormous flame towards you, and just as you break free, the flame engulfs your body. You wake up in your bed, sweat dripping down your head, covers all thrown to the side, bed is completely messed up. Everyone,
What in
you've
some
taken a long
goddess-
rest. You can go ahead and recover all your hit points or your hit die. Choose your spells for the day if you need to do so.
Sweet.
Murdoch, after your long rest,
Mhm.
I need you to take 8 points of psychic damage.
All right. These dreams are not good for my health.
Have you considered
What?
taking, well, something against it?
I mean, this isn't
Did you have-
modern England,
had a
like
dream
modern
of
day. You kind of take paracetamol.
Well, there must be some.
Like super natural insomnia or something. Anyway, back in characters.
Told you nothing good comes from magic.
Chen,
But it's fun.
do Adeline? Do we wake up?
You've all woken up. You're just kind of in your beds at the moment.
Alright, I'm stretching and starting my morning training.
I look around for a reflected surface.
There doesn't appear to be one in this room. It's a very basic bedroom with beds, walls, and a window. You could try to glean something from the window.
I say,
Okay.
what's wrong, friend?
Does it
I guess
appear
so.
that there is something wrong with me?
I mean, I was gonna help you get a reflection, but never mind.
No. Tiffany, do you have a mirror?
I mean, it depends if the D&D master lets me. I was gonna try and freeze, like, something with my ice spell and make it, like,
I don't think we should do that in Adeline's house. It was just I look at the window and I try to examine my face.
Make a perception check.
Okay, give me a second.
Well, meanwhile, I go through the door and. Well, given that there is a door.
Yeah. Garth, you open the door, just kind of ignoring what's happening in the room. And as you open it, you're hit with this amazing smell.
That's a 9.
It's like eggs and bacon and
making Adeline sound like my
sausages.
wife.
Do I smell breakfast? And
Freshly
well, I'm running
baked
towards the
bread.
smell. I'm running
Could
towards
you
this one.
just as well have pressed
You don't have to
seven?
run very far. You run about 2 steps, and you're in the next room.
I want to marry that fucking woman, seriously.
Adeline's just kind of.
I loved it from the start.
It's a very strange sight as you walk into this room.
It's the
There are
candle.
pans floating in the air with fire with no discernible source underneath them. A couple of pots are like sideways on the wall, but the water is still in the pot as if it was facing downwards. There's only kind of 2 spaces for someone to cook at her kind of cooking station in her little room. But somehow she's managed to have like 7 to 8 different pans and pots and whatnot floating around the room, interchanging, and she's cooking up this amazing meal.
I'm sad, I thought it was the cat.
Well,
She hears the door open. She's like, "Oh, you're awake."
well, and for the first time, I admit that I'm jealous towards the sorcerer. Man, I wish I could do that.
You can with your
It's harder than
hands.
you think. She kind of wipes a bit of sweat from her forehead.
Well, not 7 pans at the same time. I mean, I'm an experienced cook, not good, but experienced. And at the end, well,
I've
my
read
meals
about
always go
cooking
poorly
once.
because I don't have time.
I read about cooking once. It was by a really good chef called Lord Gordon Ramsay.
Lord who? I'm sorry, I don't believe I'm familiar.
Lord Godwin Ramsay.
Godwin.
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 He was
She
a
runs
man.
up. She drops stuff she's holding in her hands, which falls halfway to the floor and then stays there floating. And she was checking some books on her desk. Godwin.
Godwin.
Oh, who's Goldwyn? Sorry.
The best chef in the world.
Was
Oh, I
like
knew
your
I'd heard that name
backstory?
before.
It's Godwin Ramsay.
I got him some very rare meat once upon a time.
Oh.
Why is there Gordon Ramsay in our
It's
D&D
not Gordon,
universe?
it's
God damn it!
Godwin.
Godwin.
I don't know who Gordon Ramsay is, Luke. I'm sorry.
Me too.
Wait,
Who's that
how
again?
dare you not know who Gordon Ramsay is?
I heard the name.
How dare you not know this? It's like you don't know Russell Howard.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
I'm surprised you know Russell Howard.
I think everyone knows Russell Howard, but okay.
It's only the best comedian.
Whoa,
Okay,
I wouldn't go that far.
I'm getting a bit.
Why is this
yeah.
cook popular again?
Gordon Ramsay's the best comedian. And the best chef.
Okay,
I wasn't
he's
aware
a
he was
comedian
famous.
chef.
He looks rather ramshackle when he came in here.
Oh no, Godwin!
Godwin. Godwin.
Godwin!
Anyway, I should get back to this, and she pulls some of the utensils out of the air and continues cooking. So has everybody prepared themselves for the day?
Yeah.
Got your supplies and
I
that?
need another second.
I mean, can we fill our water skins somewhere?
She points over towards the jar which she'd pulled out from Murdoch before, and it's still filled with water.
Okay, I go and fill my water skin.
Yeah, I do the same.
Well, I'm throwing you my water skin and say, hey, can you fill mine too?
I also fill it.
Thanks.
If anyone wants to change their water skin to filled,
Everyone's filled.
at this point she turns around, gestures for everyone to move back, and as you guys do,
How
the
many
floor-
days that, by the way, if it's full?
Sorry, what?
Depends
The
on how
water
much you
skin.
drink per day.
Yeah, it depends on your travel.
Yeah, but we don't actually say we're drinking water or anything like that.
No, I'll tell you when you're
Oh
running
yeah, how
low.
many rations did we lose in the...
We had
Um,
ration for like a whole week, didn't we?
Yeah, I bought
No,
some
we
for the-
bought 10.
Yeah,
10
I bought 10.
rations.
I don't know why that's not written here. So how many did we lose in the desert?
Only a day.
1 day. Huh?
So everybody still got 9 rations.
Well, I had 13.
Oh yeah, you bought more.
No, I bought the same amount, but I had 4 left because I already had 10 rations previously, which I had to share with you.
So as you guys move back from center of the room, she makes a gesture of her hand and speaks something under her breath, and the floor begins to form itself into a table. It kind of folds outwards, as if almost kind of like a blooming flower made of wood.
Okay.
And as it finishes its fold, bits of the top bit fall into the ground, and then slide back, and they appear to be these kind of cone-like chairs.
Can you teach me this household magic?
Well, meanwhile, I'm kind of examining the chairs. Are they stable? How does that work? This
Yeah,
is crazy.
they're solid wood. But
Hey.
yeah, she turns to you, Toriel. She says, "It's not something that's easy to acquire. If you're interested, though, I could look into it for you."
Can an enchanter
Please do.
learn this?
No, this is no mere single enchantment.
Why does everyone want to learn magic all of a sudden when you keep shitting on it?
We
Oh.
never the only one that shits on magic is Garth.
It's I don't shit on magic, Tiffany. It's my backstory that
She shares you out each meals.
I mean, the disciplines of
Sets
war
place on the
people.
table. If you guys want to finish up here, I will be downstairs. I have some business to attend to.
Okay, babe.
She points to you, Tiffany. We should talk. She points to you, Murdoch. We should definitely talk.
all right then.
And she runs off down the stairs.
Do you mind if I take something of that? And I'm pointing at delicious breakfast.
She shared you each out a portion before she went
Okay,
downstairs.
okay. Well, I'm eating.
Yeah, eating.
Should I follow her, or you know what? I'm not gonna eat. I'm just gonna
She
follow.
screams and runs at you and sings her 3-inch fangs. in your
Come on,
face.
Tiffany, calm down.
She's a camel spider.
All along, all this time. No, you go down the stairs after her, Murdoch. She stops at the bottom and turns up towards you. Didn't you want to eat breakfast?
Yeah, but you said you wanted to talk
Later.
later. All right, later then.
She closes the door.
I will show rush about later, Marok. Every take your time. This meat is delicious.
You should be
Garth,
eating. You
Stop
need
eating
Don't
with your mouth
eat with your
full.
mouth full.
You're
Yeah,
Disgusting.
disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Don't eat
I just-
with your mouth full, Alexis. You should,
I just
you
forgot.
should eat for the day. You need to get your strength up.
Yeah, okay.
No, I apologize for speaking with full mouth. Excuse me.
You're in
That
the presence
eating
of a
heals
noble.
you, by the way.
By the way, Murdoch, do you ever roll your perception roll for looking in the window?
I did not. I did actually. Yeah, it's a 9, was it?
9. Yeah, you can't really make out yourself in the window reflection. Glass is too clear. You can just see pretty much out of it.
Is there like anything in this room that resembles a mirror?
There are a number of shiny objects, but none that look like they'd give you a clear reflection.
Can I at least look into one of them and try?
Sure thing. There are a number of shiny objects on the desk. There are a few shiny objects pinned to the wall with all her various scribblings. A couple of pots and pans lying on the side in a stack.
I put Chen. What hand did the ring was on? By the way, was it the right or the left?
I believe it was your right hand.
Okay, I take my left hand, feel the spot where the ring was, and sigh. and go to one of the objects on the wall and try to look in my face.
So as you feel your hand, it just feels like your finger looking down at your hand. There's still a burn mark there, but it doesn't appear to be affecting your skin or anything of that sort. Did you say you were grabbing a pan?
No, the object on the wall.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I had a feeling this was coming.
Then why'd you do?
Because this is how you're supposed to play.
Yeah, just take off random stuff from a room of a friend.
It's 19.
That's it. As you reach towards the wall.
No, I don't reach. I look at it.
But yes, put your face close to it. So as you put your face close to the wall, you feel the hairs on your beard begin to stand on end, and a few of the smaller hairs dotted around your face also begin to stand up. You instinctively pull your head back, and there's a surge of electrical energy towards the wall.
Whoa! What was
Well-
that?
Well, you tell me. What?
I don't think we should be touching anything in here.
Isn't that what I just said?
I sit down and have some breakfast.
And you join everyone else at the table. Sitting right next to Garth. Looking over him, there's bits of food flying out of his mouth. One of them kind of slaps you in the side of the cheek.
Fucking tourist.
I will say something. Oh, pardon me.
So you guys have slept, you're rested, you've eaten. What would you like to do?
Talk to Adeline.
Is that everyone? Is that just you? What's going on?
I don't know.
Would you guys mind giving me some privacy?
I'm gonna need a bit more
that's
initiative on what you guys characters want to do, you know what I mean? You can't just have one person say something and then everyone else is just like, I assume I'm
you
the
know
best
what,
person.
fine. Let's all go and is there like a bathroom in here?
Looking around, there does not appear to be one.
Damn it, I haven't gone to the bathroom in a week.
Well, I clean my beard. Well, I have no problem with that.
You shit in a corner, mate.
I've had worse, and I clean my beard.
I must really stink right now.
Well, no one's stopping you.
It's the medieval times. Everyone stinks.
I was like, I'm gonna ask Turiel, now what?
What do you mean?
Well, I know you had this great plan to go to, what's the name of that city again, and meet up with that guy that
Well, we also wanted to meet up with Adeline in Siosa, so we asked her how we can get there. Maybe we can even travel with her.
Yeah, that's a
That
possibility.
is my great plan.
Well, I guess we should speak to Adeline. Maybe she has something useful to also like sell, and if she can teach me to do the enchanting stuff, I think that will help us out. So if you guys are willing to help me with this favor that she asked of me, that will be swell.
You know, if you
I
can,
swear, if you get us in too much trouble, you will pay for this, okay?
if you can, I mean, if you
And then
learn
I'll
how to
cut
enchant
it.
weapons,
I'll help,
You
but
can
first I
invest-
must pee.
if
There's
you,
no bathroom here, Tiffany.
I'll give him some soft little punch.
if you learn
Punch
how
at
to
him, smile at him.
enchant weapons, that's in all our favor.
Yeah, but you gonna like, if you wanna go in a direction somewhere, don't start jumping into portals after Sphinx. Not Sphinx. What's the name of that creature again? My God, what's wrong with me?
What creature?
The one we helped.
The fawn?
The fawn, yes.
Yeah, we called it something else.
No.
Satyr?
Satyr.
Satyr, yeah.
Satyr.
Satyr.
After every satyr we encounter.
Hey, sometimes it can't be helped. I'm just a curious man. And well, I try to step outside and do some sword practice on my own.
Anyway, I go to Adeline.
No, I wasn't talking to you, Garth. I was talking to the half dragon.
Well, it
Kinda
seems our
person.
friend always thinks we mean him.
So Toriel, you walk down the stairs. You open the door. You're back into this very plain room with a desk. Looking behind the desk now, which you can see from behind, there's nothing there. It's a few empty cabinets. And that's about it. Looking out, you can see the door, the circular door, which you guys came through, and the door, which is now on your left, and a few benches.
Adeline?
No one in here. No response.
Adeline?
I'm back.
Are you here?
Are we helping
There's nothing.
Mordok with his quest?
Well, first you would have to talk to Adeline to even see what the request is, but we can't find her.
I just came back from the loop.
Yeah, all that's happened, Tiffany, is they walked down the stairs back into the room you guys were before. Well, Toriel did. Garth and Murdoch are still upstairs talking to each other.
Yeah, I followed her.
Well, as I already told, I kind of want to go outside and do some sword practice.
Okay, Garth, you kind of push past Toriel, walk up to the circular door which you came through before. Opening it, it opens inwards. It's the alleyway which you guys came in before. You step out and walk down
Start
the alleyway.
swimming and practice.
There's not really enough room in this alleyway to swing anything, but you walk for about 10 minutes. You manage to find a clearing, and you begin to go through your forms and such.
Okay. Alright.
Which leaves Toriel, Murdoch, and Tiffany standing in this room.
Yeah, well, I call out louder. Adeline!
No response.
Where the hell did she go?
The door closed behind Garth as he left, on its own accord.
So just Garth's gone in on his own, and we're outside.
And I probably can't enter again. Nice.
She did say she wanted to talk to you. Why is she not here?
Well, she did say later, but how much later did she mean? Maybe she went shopping or something.
Are there any shops here?
Should
Perception?
You guys walked past a number of shops on your way here.
do we want
What
to go
kind of
shopping
shops?
as well?
Does everything look the same as yesterday?
Yep, there's a door you came in, the door you've come out of, which has a stairs which leads up to Adeline's living quarters.
Yeah.
And there's a door to your left, which you have no idea what it does.
Well, I go to the door to the left because I don't know what it is. Knock on it. Adeline, are you in here?
The door opens, and Adeline's standing there. Oh, hello. You guys finished eating?
Oh yeah, we did. That was delicious. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
The
If you guys come through, I'll deal with you momentarily. I'm just handling some business at the moment.
business. Yeah, sure. Come through where?
She kind of ushers over her shoulder into the room behind her.
Oh yeah, okay. Follow through.
Sure.
You guys coming?
Me too. Yeah.
Sure.
So as you guys all enter the secondary room, it appears to be what you expected the shop front that you passed before to be, the interior of that. This is what looks like an actual shop. There's a counter with various ledgers behind it, satchels of which we assume to contain some form of coin. There are various goods placed upon the walls.
This is your
Little
shop
display stands. As you ask her that, she returns to the desk, and she sort of leans forwards and starts talking in a language you're not familiar with.
Not even me. I speak
Yeah.
Elvish.
It's not Elvish,
It's not Draconic either.
not Draconic.
Well,
Undercommon.
Nope,
then. Is it Abyssal?
nope.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep saying no to everything.
Murdoch, you do pick up a few words, but it's not Abyssal that you're familiar with.
So it is some kind of an Abyssal language? What kind of words do I pick up?
You pick up amounts, like numbers. You pick up the word contract. Everything else is kind of very fast moving. It's kind of like as you hear these words, you have to sort of think and associate them for you to figure out what she actually said. So by the time you actually figure out words, the conversation's already progressed quite far. But you do notice that on the other side of this counter, there's a very small gnome.
No.
Hold on.
Is it the one I encountered before?
It's a gnome with. He's wearing a black cape, the hood drawn up. His face has cloth wrapped around his eyes, and his mouth is completely unobscured, and they're just conversing.
Okay. Seems like she deals with a lot of gnomes.
This goes on for about 5 to 10 minutes before she reaches under the counter, pulls out a pouch, satchel, sorry, not a pouch, slides it across the counter. The gnome kind of jumps up a little bit and pulls off the counter, slings it around his shoulder, and walks out of the shop. Bloody gnomes.
You were speaking some kind of a demonic language over there?
Demonic?
I mean, some kind of a dialect of Abyssal?
No. That was a hidden language, shall we say.
Trader language.
So to speak. Not quite. Almost.
I kind of like picked up that contract word and
That's
something
nothing
else.
for you to concern yourself with.
No, I'm not. I'm just curious. It sounds fascinating.
Indeed.
So what exactly do you do? I mean, this looks all very professional.
Well, I told you before. Actually, no. Your face is new. I don't think we've met.
Pretty sure we fought together and
Ah, yes.
Yes.
also
I remember now.
we
I
met at the
apologize.
tavern. You were drunk, but you were also talking to gnomes. I see that you
yes,
kind of.
that reminds me. Do you know where the bandits' hideout is in the desert?
Oh, forget that for now. Hold
There are
on.
many bandits.
Don't mind him.
It sounds like you're asking for information, though.
Why were you frustrated with that gnome?
Information has a price.
Yeah, we know. Why were you frustrated with that gnome? Can we do anything about it?
With your skill set, I don't believe you could.
What kind of skill set you're looking for?
Someone with a little more... someone with more of a discreet aura than your little band friends.
Oh, well, my friend Garth here is a very stealthy character.
I could tell by his heavy plate armor and giant swords.
He has plate armor?
So,
Very stealthy.
so wait a second. I'm actually in that room.
No, Garth, you're still training.
Wait,
Oh,
Garth
yeah.
had plate armor?
Oh,
Shields
wait.
warrior. Shields warrior.
Tiffany
Yeah,
can
play
go
it all,
invisible.
not me.
Tiffany can go invisible.
Sure. Well, I can touch people to go invisible. I probably can do it myself. It says whatever I touch.
Let's just say I wouldn't feel comfortable giving you this job.
You should have said.
You
You
asked
should have
for
said
a
something
favor,
like
didn't
Garth
you?
is a professional and he gets all his jobs done, kind of stuff like that. Even though the last thing would have been a lie.
Why am I hearing Garth? Anyway, you said you wanted to
Well,
talk.
you kind of got him to know pretty well.
Shut up,
okay.
voices in my head.
Are you okay?
Well, yes, you said
It's
you
like when you talk out of
wanted
character.
something.
I'm sorry, Chen, what?
You said you wanted something last night.
Yeah, you said you will give me like lessons for a favor in enchanting.
Ah, yes, and this broad smile spreads from cheek to cheek. She begins to rifle for a few papers under her desk. Let's go back to the other room, actually. She kind of ushers you guys back through the doorway. As you guys move back in, you take seats on these benches, and she rests herself behind the desk.
Can someone summon Garth back in here?
So, there's a tree in this town. Very ugly looking tree.
The black one.
So to speak, not totally black, but it's very off-putting. Most people think it's just a rotten tree. However, I'm more interested in what lies beneath said tree.
What does lie beneath the tree?
That's where my information runs thin. I'm not entirely sure.
But
You
it's
don't know,
eternal.
but you're still interested in it.
Do you not like nature?
Well, how do you know someone's buried? Something's
So
buried.
20 questions.
I have my ways of finding things out.
She's like Sombra.
A bit.
At this point, her eyes kind of glaze over and go from that bright, colorful hazel to a dark brown.
Oh shit.
Where's the sombrero?
Sombrero. What?
If you bring me what lies beneath the tree, I'll give you whatever you need.
Oh, cool.
Deal?
Deal.
She extends her hand.
Yeah, I shake it.
And as you do, you feel a tingle shoot up your arm. It
I've
dissipates.
told Marduk to one side and whisper, we should probably do
Hold
something.
on, Tiffany. You sounded very urgent this morning, though. Are you sure that's all you wanted to talk about?
She looks to the side for a second. She looks at Tiffany, she looks at Toriel, she leans in closer to you and kind of whispers, "You're a very interesting person. Do you know what you have on you?"
What?
She leans back and just kind of laughs to herself. She chuckles a little bit.
Dude,
Bring me what lies beneath the tree and we'll talk.
to discuss another matter, We wanted to meet in Siosa in...
Oh, hold on, Turiel. Fine, but no. I want some real answers this time, not just bits and pieces.
I can only give you what I have.
You give me all you know about me and what I have.
Very well.
Then it's a deal.
It is indeed.
To discuss something else, we were
Yes,
supposed...
yes. Yanwei, correct?
She's good.
I mean,
we
she
were
is the
supposed to
DM.
meet in... Yeah, Yanwei. So how do we get there in the remaining 4 days?
I have in my possession a number of teleportation seals.
Oh, that's how you got here so fast.
Can I speak now? I'll say that as a yes. Great. I was saying before, I want to kind of whisper at someone that we should probably do more research into this tree before we cut it down, because all we know, it could unleash a spirit we have to fight who Chen decided to want to kill us with it.
Who said we have to cut it down? Maybe there's an entrance underneath it or something.
Or we just
Maybe
dig
just
underneath it without chopping
Damn
it
it,
down.
chickens.
Oh, we could do research, like I've said, we could try, maybe.
And most importantly, who's Chen?
Well, I think we should check it out first.
More importantly, how is Garf talking to us?
In response
just a voice
to
in
your
your-
question, Toriel, she says, well, I'm sure you're aware I deal in trade, mainly.
Yes.
Your friend here already has a little agreement with me. If you were willing to make one, I might part way with a few of these teleportation seals.
What do you require?
Well, there's a house. Very big house, very large house. Inside said house, there's a rather pompous elf. This elf is in possession of an item of interest. If you acquire this for me, I'll get you the teleportation seals.
What?
I mean, steal it?
item?
I thought you said you had them.
No, it's just a small trinket. A necklace.
A necklace. And if we ask him about the necklace, you're sure he knows what we're talking about?
I understand that you're a paladin,
Indeed.
but when dealing with matters like this, discretion is heavily advised.
Like turning someone
If you're
invisible.
asking me to steal for you, I will decline.
Heck, I'll do it.
I'm
Wow,
not-
we need that teleportation seals.
I'm not stealing either. I'm a queen. I don't want to steal.
Well, if you can work out some other way to get it, you're more than welcome to.
Maybe I could go. Okay, how much is a necklace?
That's why I require more information about... Because just no one will know what I'm talking about when I just ask for a necklace.
Well, like I said, it's not something you might want to ask people about. You might get yourself into quite a bit of trouble.
Adeline, is there a place here where I can upgrade my armor?
Yes, a blacksmith.
I need leather armor.
I need plate armor, but that just costs so much money.
Like a magic roll.
Well, if you'd like to forego the teleportation seals, I might be able to acquire you some plate armor instead. All I require is this necklace.
We need the teleportation.
I didn't say that. I said that out of game.
Well, he doesn't know that unless
Yeah, you said
say.
it's Adeline, man.
Did I?
Straight up.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to be more careful.
I have 2 different voices, that's careful enough, but okay.
No, you don't.
Well, you're so feminized, we can't tell when you use a woman voice.
The only difference is you whisper, and that's about it.
Does this sound like whispering to you?
Yeah. When you
No,
whisper.
it's just you
I
trying
have
to
a
be
strange
soft.
perception of whispering.
Anyway. If that's all, I must get back to work.
Fine. Where is the blacksmith or the
I'm
leather
gonna go
shop?
make some yogurt.
Head back to Fountain. You can't miss him.
Did we pass a fountain on the way here?
Fountain was the first thing you passed on the way in.
Yeah, I can't remember that.
All right. We'll be off then. Well, I'll be off.
I'll follow.
Good luck. You'll need it.
Something tells me you know more about that tree than you let us on. So, yeah. Thanks.
She kind of chuckles to herself and walks through the door. Her eyes go back to a very bright hazel. And as she opens the door, she trips and biffs it again, just straight onto her face.
You okay?
Fine.
I extend my hand to help her up.
She's not moving. She's like playing dead, just hoping you'll leave.
Tough woman, aren't you? Fine, we'll just go. I think she wasn't. I whispered to Tiffany. I think she was embarrassed because she fell. Who's eating?
At this point, you guys turn around and do see Garth with his armor in one hand, his sword over his shoulder on the other, just kind of walking back down the alleyway towards you guys.
Hello, guys. What have you been doing so far? What does
Where have you been?
Training? No, that body doesn't come from nothing, and then I kind of start flexing in front of everyone.
Garth's really awkwardly in this alleyway that you kind of have to turn sideways to be standing in. He's just kind of trying to flex and like show off his abs, but you know there isn't really too much arm room, so he's kind of just doing the same like 2 poses repeatedly.
Are all human this stupid?
Hey, I heard that. Anyway, what's up now?
I know you did. I was asking.
What?
Stupid humans.
Well, I look pretty amazed compared to your
we have a deal with Adeline that can help us get some enchantments for our equipment and teleportation seal to get to our destination faster, but we may have to steal something.
Okay.
We
Really?
will not steal anything.
I know there was something fishy about it. All right.
These goody two shoes won't do it because their ego will not allow it. But
I mean,
It's not my ego that will not allow me.
imagine if my city found out stolen something.
Well, it's
I-
not like
I would break a sacred oath I've sworn to my god.
Well, it's not like I've never stolen anything, but well, just from some random people. Only trouble can come. There's probably trouble at hand. But yeah,
I would love. Why don't we just ask him? Maybe he can give us a task as well that we have
Or-
to fulfill. in order
Well,
to
maybe
acquire
we can
this
win it in a
necklace?
contest, or just, well, persuade him into letting us have it. Use some kind of trick. There must be another way, and we will find it.
We could buy it.
We could
Take
do a
him to
number of
dinner.
things,
We'll
as
go to a
long as we
restaurant.
don't steal it.
Let's all go for dinner with them. Let's go to a nice restaurant and play cards. Yeah, I could play him cards, and if I win, I get the necklace. I've not yet played my card game.
I'm sure.
Are you suggesting
agree
to do
that,
some,
Tiffany.
Tiffany? Maybe it's not into bossy woman.
Hey.
Well, where is the
Well,
where
he's
is the
definitely
where's the
not
guy
into
anyway?
bossy orcs.
Ah.
Where's the guy anyway? Where can we find that necklace
In a
and that
house.
well tree?
What was the description about the house, Jen?
A huge house.
Do you want to go back and ask Adeline?
No, I want to ask Jen.
We should ask Adeline where the house is. She's kind of preoccupied. We should check out that tree first.
She
I want to
said
do research of the tree.
a very large house.
Do we have a map of this city?
You don't.
Oh.
Well, let's go for the tree, I guess.
Sure, let's go to this tree.
Which tree? Half this town is made up of trees.
Yeah, the black
The
one.
black
Is there like
tree, dang it.
anyone around we can ask?
I mean, she probably
Not
described
in
it
this
well
alleyway.
enough that we find it.
Then let's get out of the damn alleyway.
Well, yeah, let's
Yeah,
go find
well,
out
you
who's
know, kind of like
Let's
pushes back
go
Garth.
and look
push-
around town and we see if we find a black tree.
I push past Garth and
So you make your way down past the shop. Well, out of the alleyway that you guys were in, back onto this dirt path, past the front of the shop, which appeared to be that second part of Adeline's place. As you do walk past, the door is open and Adeline is inside. She kind of waves to you as you guys go past, and she calls out, "Remember, if you get caught, you don't know me."
Oh my god.
yeah.
Well, that
That's
inspires
great.
confidence.